The next problem, draw a Turing machine for a palindrome consisting of A's and B's of any length. So my alphabet here consists of A and B. And then the string that I have considered should be a palindrome. So for example, if I consider A, B, A. Okay, so A, B, A. It is a palindrome. So what is a palindrome? So you'll be writing the characters from left to right. When you reverse it, it should be the same. Okay, so A, B, A. So when I reverse it also, it will be A, B, A itself. So if I have anything of this kind, then it is known as palindrome. So A, B, A, one base case. One more I'll consider B, A, B. B, A, B. So when I read it in the other way, B, A, B. So A, B, A is a palindrome, B, A, B is also a palindrome. So I can consider a single character that is only A and only B. So even that is taken as palindrome. So if I take A, just A is a palindrome because left to right and right to left. It is A itself. So A is a palindrome. If I consider only B, even B is a palindrome. So these are my base cases, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. So if I don't want to consider anything, then it will be as epsilon. Okay, so we shall draw a Turing machine considering these base conditions, then it will satisfy for rest of the things also. So if I consider now B, 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 A. So B, B, A. So if I write it in the other way, how does this look? It will be A, B, B. So whether these two are same? No. So it is not a palindrome. Okay. So I'll tell you how to design a Turing machine with respect to these conditions. So first I'll start with respect to A. So you know how a Turing machine works. I have a tape. Okay, I have a tape and I'll consider the characters. So I'll consider A, B, A. Okay, I'll consider A, B, A. So initially the head will be to the left of the leftmost position. So palindrome in the sense my first character and my last character will be the same. So first character and then last character, and then the second character and then last but one character, it will be the same. So since I need to know which is the first one and last one, I'll take blank here to trace the values. Okay, B and then B. Okay, so I'll start from this end. So if it is B, what I'll do is I'll keep it as B itself and I will move right. Now I'm reading A. So what I'll do, if I'm reading A, I will make it as B and then I will move right. Okay, I'll start from this end. If it is B, I will keep it as B itself. Okay, that remains as blank itself and I'll move right. Now I'll be getting the first character. No matter what first character it is, I will change it to B and then I will move right. So I told you in a palindrome, the first character and then the last character will be the same. Next, what you need to do is, once you change it to B, keep on moving right till you reach the dead end and last one. So how will you get to know that it is the last character? After the last character, you will be having blank here. So you will get to know that you have reached the last character. So if I am reaching the last character, this B, keep it as B itself and then change the direction now. Okay, change the direction. So after changing the direction here, you have to make changes. Now I was moving right till here. Once I reach here, I will move left. Okay. So if it is a palindrome, I will be getting A itself because here I had A. So if I am reading A, change it to B. Okay. Change it to B and then keep on moving left. Keep on moving left till you reach one more B. So you'll get to know that you have reached the end, you have to stop here. After stopping, change the direction and then repeat the same procedure. Okay. So now you have read first and last. So after changing the direction, now however I have only one character here according to this example. So suppose think that I had A, B, A, A. So it is a palindrome. So what it does? So I'll be having B and B here. So B, keep it as B itself, move right. I have A here, make A as B. Keep on moving right till you reach the end. Now you have read B, keep it as B itself, change the direction. If it is a palindrome, first and last character will be the same. If you are reading A here, here also you will have A, make it B. After making it B, keep on moving left. Till when? Till you read a B here. When you read a B, keep it as B itself, change the direction. Now change the direction. Now what happens? Once again, this becomes the second character. This becomes the last but one character. So now you can notice that this is A, this is also A. This A, B, A is nothing but this A, B, A itself. Okay. So this is the base condition. So I'll draw a Turing machine for this and this goes on. Okay. So here, now it will change the direction. After changing the direction, what did I get here? I found a single character, that is only B. So what I'll do, this B, I will make it as B and then I will keep moving. Now you can notice that everything is changed to B. So if I move right or if I move left, there are only B's here. It means that I have traversed through all the characters. All the characters are changed to B. The given example is a palindrome. Okay. So now I'll draw a Turing machine with only A now. This is the base condition, right? Only with respect to A I'll draw. So that is B, A and then B. So I have only B in the beginning and at the end I have written B. So we shall start drawing. So I'll start with the state Q naught. So this is start Q naught. Okay. So what are you doing? B. If you are reading B, keep it as B itself and then move right. If you are reading B, keep it as B itself and then move right. So I'll go to next state Q1. I'll go to next state Q1. So B, keep it as B itself, move right. Now you are reading A. So what are you doing with respect to A? If it is A, change it to B and then move right. If it is A, change it to B and then move right. If you are reading A, make it B and then move right. So I'll go to next state Q2. So now what are you reading here? You are reading B again. Okay, you are reading B. So once you are reading B, you have to stop and you have to change the direction. So if it is B, keep it as B itself and then move left. If you are reading B, keep it as B itself and then move left. So we'll go to next state. So I'll name this states at the end. So after moving left, you found a B again. Okay. Since you found a B, you changed the direction. You found one more B. It means that all the characters are traversed. So if I am reading one more B, I will simply change the direction. I'll keep B as it is. I will change the direction and I have reached the final state. So here, if I am reading B, I'll keep it as B itself and then I will move right. So this is the final state. So this is only with respect to A. Now same thing I'll check with respect to this example. Okay. So here what did you do? B, A, B, A, B. So if you're reading B, keep it as B itself, move right. Next you are reading A. If you're reading A, change it to B. If you're reading A, change it to B and then move right. Next, you should keep on moving right till you reach B here. Okay. So no matter what it is, keep it as it is. Keep on moving right. So see here I am reading B and then A. My alphabet consists of A and B. So what I'll do, I should keep on moving no matter how many characters I have here. So I'll take a loop here. If I'm reading B, I'll keep it as B itself and then I will move right. Next, if I'm reading A, I'll keep it as A itself and then I will move right. So I'll keep on moving. Now I have reached B. If you have reached B, keep it as B itself and move left. So you are changing the direction now. Okay. And then now, since it is a palindrome, first if it is A, at the end also I will have A. So if I have A, what should I do? I should change this A to B. Okay. I should change this A to B and then I should keep on moving left till you reach one more B. So here you are reading A. If you are reading A, change it to B and then move left. If you are reading A, change it to B and then move to left. Till when you should keep on moving left? Till you reach one more B. So in this example, I have B here. So in between, I can have any characters. Okay, right now I'll write with respect to B. So I'll take a loop. I have B. If I'm reading B, I'll keep it as B itself and then I will move left. B, keep it as B itself, move left. Till when? Till you are reading B. So if it is B, keep it as B itself and then change the direction. Okay. So till here, keep on moving. You are reading B, keep it as B itself and change the direction, that is move right. So after moving right here, what happens? I showed this example. The same procedure will repeat. Since the same procedure repeats, I'll get the transition back to first state because the same procedure will repeat again. So when will it repeat? When I reach here. If it is B, I will keep it as B itself and I will move right. Then same procedure repeats. So I'll take the transition here. So if I am reading B, I'll keep it as B itself and then I will move right. Okay. So I am done with this. So this example was with respect to A, B, A. So first I wrote the transition only with respect to A. Same thing I can have in the other way. That is, I wrote with respect to A. I can have one more example where I can have only B. Okay, in the beginning itself, I'll have only B. That is B, B and then B. So if it is B, keep it as B itself, move right. Now if you're reading input B, change it to B and then move right. Okay, same as this one only, but instead of A, I have B here. So from Q1, this transition is with respect to A. The same transition I'll take here with respect to B. That is, if I am reading B, I'll change it to B and then I will move right. Next, if you have B, keep it as B itself, move left. So similar to this one. So this is the next state. So if you're reading B, keep it as B itself and then move left. This is the next state. So after moving left, I am reading a B. Once again, I'll change to right. I don't have anything. Okay, so it goes to final state. So from here, I'll take it to final state. So what is the state here? If I am reading B, I'll keep it as B itself and then I will move right. So I'm done with B. The same thing I'll consider with respect to B, A, B. Okay, this is similar to this one. So instead of A, I have B. Instead of B, I have A. Instead of A, I have B. So similarly, I can have n cases. Okay. So now with respect to B, I'll write. Okay, similar to this one. So B, change it to B and then move right. Keep on moving right till you reach a blank here. So in between, I can have anything. So I'll take a loop. Okay, similar to this. So now I have A. So if I am reading A, I'll keep it as A itself and then I will move right. If I am reading B, I'll keep it as B itself and then I will move right. So I'm done with this. Next, this one. In the beginning, if I have B, at the end also I will be having B itself. So if I have that case, so here if it is A, make it B, move left. Here if it is B, make it B and then move left. So in between I can find anything. With respect to B you have already written, you may also get A in between. So if it is A, keep it as A itself and then move left. So I have written with respect to all the cases. Okay. So now you can check it out with respect to other examples. So this becomes a valid one. If it is only A, it reached a final state here. So if it comes back to Q1, B, B, R, or if I consider only epsilon. So if I consider only epsilon, what happens? I don't have anything. It means that I have only B, B. Okay. So here, if it is B, I'll keep it as B itself and then I will move right. Now I am reading once again B. I will keep it as B itself and I'll move right. Okay, so this is accepting state. So what I'll do is, if it is B, I'll keep it as B itself and I'll move right. My final state is here. Okay, my final state is here. So I'll take a transition from Q1 to the final state. So I'll take a transition from Q1 to final state here. So what am I doing? If I am reading B, I'll keep it as B itself and then I will move right. Okay. So this is a Turing machine. So I'll just name this Q2. I'll take this as Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6. This is my final state. I'll take it as Q7. Okay. So this is a Turing machine for a palindrome consisting of A's and B's of any length. Okay, of A's and B's of any length. So you can take different examples and check, okay, whether it is acceptable or not. So once you are done with this, you have to write the tuples and then write the transition function. And then if you want, you can check the moves. Okay. So if the same question is asked with a slight changes, that is, draw a Turing machine. Here the palindrome can be of any length. So I want a palindrome of only even length. Okay, I want a palindrome of only even length. So what changes should I do here? So this Turing machine remains the same. Okay, so this A was acceptable here, even B. But whether A and B are even? No, A and B are odd, right? So which was the transition that accepted A? So A, B, and then this transition was accepting this particular A. So if the question is asked like draw a Turing machine for a palindrome consisting of A's and B's of even length, the Turing machine remains the same. The only difference is remove this transition and then this transition. Okay, everything is same, just remove this and then this. Okay, so that will be the solution. So once you're done with this, write the tuples.